minutes where everything goes wrong, and then suddenly he's like, I'm waking up, I'm trapped, and I'm gonna play good again.
Well, he'll have to wake up here and he'll have to do it 3 games in a row because this kid is on match point. In the far left here, on Disco Bloodbath, he is Reynor! That's what I'm talking about, Anaheim. And if you want to see this kid start to do some damage in this series, lend him your energy from Jeanette Greenwings on the verge of elimination. He is Trap! So happy and so impressed with both these players, honestly. Like, both these players coming to the round of 8 for the first time and just showing that they are truly the greatest in the world. But it's been, I mean, it's the elephant in the room in this series, Roddy, is it's been all Reynor game 1 and game 2.
Yep, and we haven't even seen some of the other stuff, right, that was so dominant in the round of 16 when it comes to the Swarmos and Nidus play. I mean, it's mostly a Korean Zerg thing, but we're like, well, if it's that
Reynor
good...
doesn't like it.
Yeah, I was like, if it's that good, then maybe Reynor is gonna bust it out as well. Like, nope, it's been relatively standard, straightforward. Reynor, I think, has really matured a lot in his gameplay, and he's more passive. Like, we used to know him as this aggressive player with the Ling run-bys, and that's cool and all, but if that's all you do, your opponents are going to play overly passive. And Reynor is learning from that so quickly. He's like, well, if you're not doing anything, then I'm just going to go up to 80 drones. Like, it's up to you to do something about this, and then I can still be Reynor, right? I can still make 1 million Banelings, but I'm doing it over a massive economy. So even if 1 or 2 run-bys don't work out, or 1 or 2 trades, who cares, right? You've got all the money in the world.
Defending until Hive Tech, a pretty solid strategy. Don't worry, all you guys out there in Twitch chat and also here in the arena that love your Nidus Worms and Swarm hosts, Road will be next.
I mean, Classic had 9 days to get ready, so I truly hope he did, right?
Oh, I like this. All right, Trap. Show me the money here. I want to see a nice big early play to try and get some damage.
But I feel like if you build it here, wouldn't it be better to build a little bit further towards the left where you have that side blocker? There's like some smoke there on the high ground. I think a little bit further to the south. Awesome Salzar.
Yeah, that right there, yeah.
Like, this is a sweet area. Because I feel like this one is more likely to get scouted.
I feel like
that one.
If the Overlord's going to come to the south, it's going to get scouted anyway, but you're right. It is a little bit longer of a flight path, and we are going to see a proxy Stargate from Trap as we kind of expected. So, going to try and get a lot of money into early drone damage. And if he can make that happen, then he'll be heading to the mid-game a lot more comfortable. And don't forget, the start of game 2 was really bad for Trap.
Uh-oh.
Rut roll.
Well,
where are you going, little fella?
Well, I think it's going straight to the Stargate. Oh, come on.
Oh,
I see where it stopped as well. I think that's where it's stopping. I don't... Oh,
yeah, he's shift clicking everywhere, but the final resting place was... Oh, he corrected the path.
Oh, he changed it. Now he's actually going to check the side blocker and not the... Oh my god, Trap's so smart.
See that, Roddy?
So he would have scouted this one and not the obvious one?
See,
all right.
This is why Trap doesn't listen to you. This is why he's in the round of 8 and you're here with me.
You know what? I've got nothing to say, man. I got owned, okay?
All right, well, the Stargate does get scouted, but of course the Oracle is about to pop. Emergency Spore Crawler is being dropped here for Reynor. I mean, he should be okay, I feel, but there could be some drone damage for sure.
I mean, the first one is going to definitely show up before this Spore Crawler is done.
It's going to be pretty close.
I mean,
use his chrono boost.
Spore's actually built super fast. Maybe it's going to have like half a second to get some damage in there, but the Queen is already in the right position. No, Spore finishes up. I mean, this is massive for Reynor, right? Because now, what do you do if you're trapped? Do you go home with your Oracle? Oh, so I wouldn't do that.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage on that Oracle. He does find the drone line that doesn't have a Spore Crawler, but that Oracle is so softened up and he doesn't have a ton of dead air here.
Is there another Queen
no
here?
Queen at the third. All right, saving grace here for Trap. At least the first Oracle does continue to survive.
But the pylon, though, can we take a look at the pylon of the Stargate? Okay, no, these links, the number was...
He's got a depth actually covering them.
Oh, that's smart. They're almost hidden.
Yeah, almost. Second Oracle out here for Trap as he continues through the build order, heading towards Robotics Facility now to get to switch gears a little bit, but the Oracles are still alive and he's still, you know, a present threat to the Zerg, so that's something that Reynor needs to actually respect.
Yeah, I'm very happy that Trap was able to keep his Oracle alive, even if he didn't get the damage that he was looking for. What I normally love of Trap's play so much is that he's quite patient, right? He's like, I don't get the damage immediately, no worries, I'll get it a little bit later. He just ate an insane amount of damage on one of his Oracles, but at least he kept it alive. These Adepts, they were going in, but he also knew that Zergling speed wasn't done yet.
Just one Queen here with that Spore, but fighting outside of Spore range. The health has regenerated on the shields there for that damaged Oracle. Gets 3 drones and pulls out, and that's more than fine here for the Protoss.
Yep, as long as he keeps them alive. One Phoenix, I think, has been produced out of this Stargate as well, so he can start hunting for a couple of Overlords.
Like no third Oracle, rather, coming down here for the Protoss, but the Adepts finding a naked third base, going for that drone line. Quick response from Reynor, though. Very quick response. These Adepts, they're not going home.
Are there 2 more Adepts shading into the natural? Did I see that correctly?
Yes, there is. A lot of drones here. And they are one-shotting these drones, or at least they spread their shots just now.
Oh, but he still got both in the end. That
Double
was
kill.
sweet. Yeah, that was sweet.
All right, and that Adept just denying some surface area here on those lanes, waiting for that shade to kick in. She's just going to survive and head into that main base. Very annoying for Reynor. One more. Unimas. Oh, not quite. Not quite.
At least he forced out another sport.
9 drone kills, though. Those Oracles still stacking up those kills.
Yep, and the Oracles, there's no Queen here. Maybe they can grab 1 or 2 drones very quick.
Ooh, spreading that damage. Unfortunately, it loses an Oracle. Dug a little bit deep there. Unfortunately, got punished for his greed with those Oracles.
If you guys wonder what we got so excited about, sometimes it's hard to see everything, but 2 Adepts shot at 2 different drones, and then the drones were moving away, and of course it takes 2 hits to pick off a drone. And normally you fire at the same target, but Trap misfired, but he's like, don't worry, I got you guys. And then he fired, he split it again, which was actually a pretty cool move, and was able to get both drones in the end.
Reynor running past the happiest Ewok in the whole world there. And as a Protoss push coming forward here, Immortal, a couple sentries, a handful of Zealots, which don't have charge. This is one of those weird, wonky attacks that can fire damage, but Reynor...
I mean, Reynor has been incredibly greedy. No, he doesn't have anything. I mean, he's gonna get Zerglings, and he does have a sick economy. That's what he has. So if Reynor loses 10 drones here, that's not even a big deal. Just the most important thing is, can he ever get Ravages out? Because there are a lot of force fields available here.
It certainly is, and Ling's not going to be happy about that. Sporecrawler coming forward here, just trying to push back those Stargate units to prison potentially as well. Ling's coming forward, baits out 1 force field. This attack from Trap is looking a little scary, Roddy.
Yeah, he could maybe go up the rep here even and just keep the Queens at bay. I mean, the Roaches are being produced now, but that means no Ravages for quite some time. This is it, Trap.
Oh, the Queens denied from the natural. Trap warping in right in Reynor's face as this is time to get a point here. He's right on top of the production facility.
He's already getting 10, 11 drones. He wants more, of course. Oh, that one Immortal's a bit exposed by itself. The War Prism is going to try to save it and will save it. I mean, Trap already getting a base. This is the most success that Trap has had with any of his attacks so far.
And he's got 1 more force field there, and actually a couple more force fields on those sentries as well. Juggling with that prison, the drones to be pulled. 16 of them going down. Trap's looking all right here. Reinforcements for Reynor coming in. This warp in will seal the deal. And Trap can get this in, and he does. More Zealots coming on in, and Reynor, he has 9 Roaches, but he has lost so much economy.
And don't forget that War Prism is still full on HP as well, so Trap can use it to save these Immortals for as long as he possibly needs. He's gonna corner these Roaches. Reynor was simply a little too greedy here. 65 drones, no Roach War, no Banelingness. You're asking for trouble.
And trouble is exactly what Trap is bringing in here in the game 3. Not a second 3-0 here. The Protoss is all over him. And this is going to be Trap's chance to get some reverse damage on Reynor.